I want to start by giving you a chance to hear about the Keratoconus Barbados Foundation. And as I was about to say to you, Roseanne is back with us, Roseanne Myers, and we are happy to be able to say congratulations on the official launch of the organization. So let's talk about the after. How was the event?
It was fantastic. It was fantastic because we got all of the stakeholders that we had intended. We were able to really, I think the time we spent listening to Dr. Barker go through in detail what keratoconus is, all about the condition, the possible complications, and then listening to the actual persons that have the conditions.
Yeah.
Most of them I don't actually know. It was actually quite emotional because a lot of people have said to me individually, including Keisha, that this is the first time that they're able to share what they've been going through. And it was funny because a lot of the tribulations, contact lenses popping out all the time, we all share.
Yeah.
Everybody in our families know how to go search for the hard lens when they've popped out and you can't see. So it was good from that perspective, and it was good in terms of persons committing to help us to go forward. So it was amazing, and we've identified a couple of persons who we feel that we might need to be able to help us, you know, together, that need help right now.
Do you have do you have any idea about how many people are impacted in Barbados?
We still don't know. I think it was the first launch. People reached out to say that they have it, but they couldn't come to the launch. And subsequently to that, people have reached out to say that we didn't make it, but we've seen the information, they've heard it on the radio, and they want to get involved.
All right, let's talk a little about this picture. You're going to meet Keisha Russell Graves very shortly, but let's talk a little about this photo.
What's good about this is that you have the medical professionals and the vision care professionals. You have Dr. Tony Harris, who is Director of Medical Services at the hospital. You have Dr. Nigel Barker, who's the corneal surgeon. You have on the other side, Dr. Sherwin Benskin, who is head of ophthalmology. And they were able to share, and quite honestly to say, they had no idea, not Dr. Barker, because this is his subspecialty, of the suffering and the total inconvenience of lenses popping out, the expense. Having been in ophthalmology for many years, that was a very open comment made. We did not know, and we've never heard from the patient perspective in this way. It makes a very big difference. We have Reverend Dr. Michael Clark at the corner, who's agreed he will be our official chaplain, which is great. He prayed and he blessed the, everybody didn't actually get into the photo. We have David Curtin, who is the president of the Association of Optometrists. We have Simone. So it was a nice combination, and you didn't have to be in the picture, but if you have keratoconus, which everybody else in the picture does, and you wanted to say, I want to support this effort, then we felt this was a signature, a signature shot of a partnership between private sector individuals, professionals coming together.
Living, with it.
Yes, very much so.
All right, let me say good morning to Keisha Russell Graves. She is a teacher by profession.
Good morning.
Keisha, good morning, and thank you so much for being willing to come share with our viewers as well. And I don't know if this complicates you know, your life even a little bit more, because as a teacher, you need your eyes, you need the best vision. So tell us a little about you and your experience with keratoconus.
Well, I've been living with keratoconus for 19 years now, having been diagnosed at 17. But throughout the 19-year period, I've experienced many challenges, notably so in 2008, I had something called an acute eye drops, where the membrane in the cornea of the left eye ruptured, and I had lost vision completely in that eye. I still attended work. I had no sick leave. Dr. Barker had said it would clear on its own. It took about 8 months. So I was walking around with this white film covering the eye because the cornea's membrane had ruptured. And after the eye healed, the scarring was so significant, the vision still had not been there, hence why the eye has drifted outward. So I had a corneal transplant last April, and I'm a work in progress. Keratoconus is It is a very complicated disease to live with. People wouldn't know unless we share, as Roseanne said, little things that people can enjoy, we can't take for granted. Something as simple as going to the beach. And we wear hard lenses, so even if I turn my head too quickly, the lens can fly out. So as I shared on Sunday, family support and friends is very important because something as going out to dinner, going to the beach. As I shared, we went on a ride in New York in 2015, and the rain knocked the lens right out my eye.
Oh, wow.
And our lenses aren't cheap. So there's this thing at my house that when I'm like, oh my God, the lens. My daughter said, stop.
Everybody
don't
stop.
move, don't move, don't
Please.
move, don't move, because if somebody steps on the lens, it's hard.
all over.
It can be crushed. I was working on a teacher's professional day at work a few years ago, and reaching up to take down something, the lens went flying out. And I was like, don't move. And my teacher girlfriend, Nicole, said, all right, everybody take off your shoes. Don't move, don't move.
At least they're sensitive.
Yes.
And you're,
Now.
But even saying take off your shoes, I moved, and then we hear croops.
Oh.
I crushed the lens.
Wow.
So
It's
it
expensive.
is something very challenging. Something as simple as going outside without sunglasses.
Yes.
We can't handle that. So when persons see me in my sunglasses, oh, you're always trying to hide, but it's not that.
They don't, you see,
They
people don't know your story, and they need to just.
The sun
Yeah.
and the glare is not our best friend.
Yeah.
And we can't manage in bright light. We do well with low light.
Yeah.
We see very well with low light. Keratoconus is a blurring of the eyes. The cornea is distorted.
Yes.
So therefore, the light penetrating hampers our ability to see.
Yeah.
And there are so many things that we can share with you.
Yeah.
And it's not cheap.
We're,
And
that's something I keep
it's
hearing.
not cheap.
We're gonna have to keep reaching out to you because the conversations are interesting, and the more you share these personal stories with us, like it just, you keep hearing something new, but there's a
Yes.
common thread. So the cost, I'm sure that will be
Yes.
something that you work
Yes,
on.
yes.
Unfortunately, we're out of time. But I give you
Very
the
much
final
so.
word, Ms. Myers.
kcbarbados@gmail.com. Persons are reaching out. Send us a picture, send us your story, because this personal account helps in spreading the word. We definitely want to understand if there are people out there that think they can't afford the treatment, maybe we can help them quietly. We're not putting anybody out there who doesn't want to be out there.
Yeah.
And try to help them. We want to thank the Radisson, Astral Media, who did all the videos. We have wonderful videos of every moment
You
of
gotta
the.
share.
We will share those with you. We want to
Yeah.
thank Robert Hines, Amazing Images. He did all of the photos that you see on Facebook. And we want to thank Anderson Daniel, who gave us all of the PA equipment.
Yeah.
Everything has been fully supported right
Yeah.
now for the launch, and we thank everybody who's come on board
Yeah.
so far.
Yes, indeed. We'll continue to do our part as well, and they're
Thank you.
trying also to help the Queen Elizabeth Hospital get the equipment that it needs to help persons who need.
$200,000 is
Yeah,
what we
so
need.
you've got a target. Thank you so much, Roseanne Myers.
you
She is
so
the
much.
founder of Keratoconus Barbados, and you also heard from Keisha Russell Graves, a teacher who's sharing her story, and you know there's a lot more she can hear. I would love to, but today we're going to have to leave it there.